Thank you for listening to Black Revolutionary Theater Weekly, the podcast for the revolutionary writing that centers Black people, identities, and experiences in the vital examinations of our zeitgeist.
Murder, He Tote by Mieko Gavia. Read by Mieko Gavia as Charlie Whitburn, Heather Harvey as Renee, Timothy Craig as Man, and Kevin Green as Commercial Guy.
Violence, homicide, burglary, murder. These are all things that we rightfully fear and why we regularly rely on law enforcement to protect us. But what happens when they don't come in time? What happens when you're alone and scared and are forced to defend yourself with only your wits and intuition? Hi, I'm Charlie Whitburn, and this is Murder, He Tote, Deadly Baggage. Tonight's story, 25-year-old Renee Miller recounts her harrowing encounter.
It was a pretty hot day in July, and I was walking home from brunch. My friends asked if I wanted to catch a cab with them, but I lived in Williamsburg and they lived in the West Village, so I told them it didn't really make sense. I should have listened to them. I should have listened to myself. I was almost home when it started raining pretty heavy, so I ran the last few blocks to my apartment and went inside to dry off. There was this man in the doorway. He was, darker complected, like black. And he didn't look familiar, and he didn't look like he had anywhere to be, and I was just really nervous. So I went upstairs to my apartment and looked out my window, and there he was, just standing there. It was kind of hard to see him because it was still raining out, but I sat there and I watched him for like 15 minutes. And my heart was pounding, So I got up my courage and I went downstairs. Excuse me, are you waiting for someone?
Me? Oh, I'm just waiting on the bus.
Well, the bus stop is over there, so...
Yeah, but it's raining.
The stoop is not a bus stop.
It's not much protection from the rain.
But it's not a bus stop. It's private property. My apartment is not an umbrella.
Well, until the rain clears up, I'm not leaving.
We'll return with a thrilling conclusion after this commercial break.
Hey, you. Yes, you. The scared person sitting in the dark on your couch. Are you sure you locked the door? Are you sure? There could be a burglar sneaking through the back of your door or climbing through your window to strangle your dog right this second. Quick, go check! Did you check? Well, you wouldn't need to if you had Youngstown Brand Home Security System. The Youngstown system employs state-of-the-art audio, video, canine, GPS, DNA, and infrared technology to keep your family safe and secure. Everything that happens around your home will be tracked via our simple phone app that can be viewed with a push of a button. Watch your children come home from school. Watch the underpaid delivery man drop kick your package onto your stoop. Watch your partner bring their lover over to your house. What's more, the Youngstown Brand Home Security System will also call the police for you when it detects possible criminal activity within your neighborhood. Those strange foreign kids from down the block won't dare rob your lawn gnomes or steal your jobs. Not on our watch. So what are you waiting for? Go to www.ytsecuritysystem.com and use code MURDERTOTE to get 15% off your installation cost. Buy it today before they kidnap your baby tonight.
Welcome back to Murder, He Tote, Deadly Baggage. When we last left Renee Miller, she was in a fight for her life against a mysterious intruder.
My apartment is not an umbrella.
Well, until the rain lets up, I'm not leaving.
I had never been so scared in my life. I didn't know what to do, so I pulled out my phone to call the police, and then the black man pulled out his phone and started recording me and calling me Rainy Stoop Sally and yelling at me and calling me racist. And I was so scared that I maybe kind of sort of raised my voice at the police. Listen, you motherfuckers! This Negro is on my porch looking shifty as fuck! And I want him off my property right fucking now!
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Wait, where are you going?
Hailing a cab.
You can't get a cab!
You're calling the police. I'd rather not get shot, so guess what? I'm leaving.
He turns his back and puts out his hand for a cab.
At that point, my fear ratcheted, really ramped up. I couldn't let him get away. I couldn't get away from him. He had his hand raised, and I didn't know if he was going to hit me, so I did the only thing I could.
Ah!
I hit him with my tote. So anyway, when the police found his body a week later, they concluded that the tote bag taped to his hand was his and could have been used to attack me. It was so heavy, it could have been used to crush my skull if I hadn't crushed his first. I saved my own life with luck and intuition. The police failed me. I don't know what could have happened if I wasn't so quick. There's still nights when I wake up in a cold sweat, dreaming of NPR tote bags and an attacker who winds up at the bottom of the Hudson. But I have Instagram and my friends and brunch, and that makes me grateful for every day. It makes me grateful. I survived.
Thank you for joining us tonight on Murder, He Tote, Deadly Baggage. Stay tuned for the season premiere of Procedure and Justice, UFO. Until next time, crime fans, sweet dreams.
You've been listening to Black Revolutionary Theater Weekly, produced by Black Revolutionary Theater Workshop. You can support BRTW by giving us a like and a follow on Twitter or Instagram at TheBRTW and on Facebook at Black Revolutionary Theater Workshop. And you can help us support and serve more Black and revolutionary artists by donating via Fractured Atlas or joining the crew over at Patreon.